the basic Christian view towards reality is that the world is in a fallen state, that through the sin of our first parents, the world has fallen from grace and is in a state that we can't get it out of ourselves. That's why there's evil in the world. That's why bad things happen. And we simply just can't fix it ourselves. We are in need of a Savior and a Redeemer. And thanks be to God, we have one in Jesus Christ. He came to set us free, to lift us up, to save us from sin and from this fallen world. But there's this weird twist that goes on with it too, where salvation is in this state that, as one of my professors calls it, already but not yet, where redemption has happened. It's an event in the past, but it's still to come. Redemption isn't full yet. Not everyone has heard the gospel. The work is not yet finished, and Christ hasn't come back again. The result of that sets Christians up in this relationship to the world we hear about in the gospel, one of being sheep in the midst of wolves. People set apart from the world, living in the world, but not supposed to be of the world. Christians face all the same trials and difficulties that the world has to offer, but hopefully, ideally, with a different outlook. I think that outlook can be defined by not hoping in the world, but hoping only in the Lord. The temptation is to think that the things of the world can save us, can save each other, and they simply can't. Our hope only comes from God. But we all too easily fall into the temptation to think that the things of the world matter more than they do. And it's not that they're all evil, not that they're all bad, and they can be good, but they can't save us. Voting in an election is an important thing to do, but whoever wins the next election is not going to save the world. Having money can be a good thing, allows us to provide for our family, our friends, our community, but it won't bring us lasting happiness. Power and influence can be good as we build up the community, but it will fade. Health is good, but it will also fade. All of these things the world has to offer are things that will inevitably fade away. And the mark of a Christian is that he or she follows the Lord knowing that only in him can hope be found. That we need God to come find us, to save us, that he has. And in that fact alone, we place our hope.